僕を縫って僕の部屋に来たでしょう
Hi guys, and a happy new year! Wow, first vid of 2016! Today, I'll be reviewing xxXHOLiC. I shall leave a link in the description below if you'd like to read the review on DeviantArt. That being said, let's get on with it. I'm leaving the plot summary in the description as well, since it's kind of a mouthful. I'll give you guys a shorter version. Watanuki Kimihiro is a high schooler who sees spirits. Because of his high spiritual energy, these spirits often attack him. One day, when heading home from school, after being attacked of course, he finds himself in front of Yuko's wish shop. He cannot stop himself from going in. He meets the owner Yūko, who says she'll grant his wish, and rid him of his ability if he works part-time as collateral. He ends up not only working part-time, but becoming her errand boy and helping grant other people's wishes. He's grouped along with a guy he doesn't like that much, and sometimes he gets to go along with a girl he's totally in love with. And we get to see this progress as the series goes on. I really liked the plot, and it really got me hooked, so I give the plot a 6 out of 10. I mean a 7 out of 10. My bad. Alright, so now let's move on to characters. So there are about 4 characters that really stand out, and that we get to see most often. 4, and another 4 that holds some importance often. Personally, I like the uniqueness of the character. I especially loved Mokona, an adorable, chubby, stuffed animal-looking bunny with supernatural abilities. Mokona's mouth was a vacuum of sorts, sucking up evil auras and such. Mokona has the ability to see yōkai, ayakashi spirits, and the dead. Not to mention, Mokona is a heavy drinker, like Yūko. More sake, please! Speaking of Yūko, she's the owner of the wish shop. She holds some intense powers and is knowledgeable and awe-seeing. She grants wishes by taking something of the collateral, but she's also a heavy drinker. It's more like xxXAlcoholic. And an overbearing employer to our humble character, Watanuki. Now, I can't say I dislike Watanuki. He could cook, he could clean, he could see things we only dreamed of. And yet his character design flaw was his lack of concern for himself. He always thought of others before himself. Well, others except for Dōmeki. Kidding! He cares for Dōmeki. He cares, somewhere deep inside. Dōmeki was almost like a love rival in his eyes. Although he was born as a natural spirit repeller. Kinda like insect repellent, but like a human. Yūko constantly pairs Dōmeki and Watanuki together, because as long as Dōmeki is around, spirits won't attack Watanuki. Dōmeki's athletic and very nonchalant. He's the son of a temple guy, and he lives at like this temple. I could honestly say he's my favorite human character. Well, earlier I mentioned love rival. Enter Himawari-chan. Watanuki is a love interest. He's literally obsessed with her. But as Yūko said herself, and I quote, "I don't think she's your destined one." Himawari is not the most annoying female character. She's often helping Watanuki, hanging out with both him and Dōmeki. She likes creepy things, and honestly gives up a vibe sometimes. Something's not right with her. I swear. Alright, now the secondary characters. Maru and Moro, adorable as they are, they're soulless assistants that work in the shop. They speak in rhymes and patterns and repeat one another, and they're just adorable. Yet, they can't leave the shop because they lack real souls. Zashiki Watashi. She's a spirit girl. She's adorable and shy, but has a crush on Watanuki. She cries often, and has these Karasu Tengu guarding her. They attack Watanuki whenever she cries, even if they're happy tears. Poor guy. Lastly, there's Amewarashi, who's a rain spirit, and does not have the best opinion of humans. She's like a big sister to Zashiki Watashi, and cares for her well-being. There are many other characters I don't think hold that much significance right now, since I'm just reviewing the first season, so I shan't speak of them ever. So I give the characters An 8 out of 10. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to art and sound. You must be thinking, what long, lanky bodies they have. That's Clamp's style. And at first, that's what I thought too. That's a part of the reason why I wasn't too appealed to several Clamp series at first. Except Chobits. God, I loved Chobits. Although the art style might not look too appealing, Production ID Studios does a good job with keeping the art style original. I love that. And it tends to grow on you. They make their lanky people look good. If you're not familiar with Suga Shikao, search him now. 19 Sai, the opening song for xxXHOLiC fits so well. I used it as the opening song to this video. Just like, yes. Just yes. It fits the show so well. It kept the dark theme and mysteriousness of the series so real. I loved it. Although I haven't looked too much into their OSTs, their soundtrack is nothing to laugh at. Really. It's amazing how nicely the sound and the show just go together so well. So I'd give that a 7 out of 10. Okay, finally, the overall. It was an awesome and beautiful series that really got me hooked on it. And it made me look at Clamp in a whole new light. Blew my mind and almost every expectation I had for it. Would I recommend it? Most definitely. But if you're not into mysterious and somewhat spine-chilling things that make you take a second look at life, this probably isn't the show for you. And that's okay, because I believe there's an anime out there for everyone. No matter how different your tastes may be, or weird. Or weird. This anime resonated with me, so I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. So this is Sin, signing off. So, CBCA, signing off.